If you're watching this, it's probably because something in your life doesn't feel right. Maybe you don't feel as driven as you used to. Maybe you're plateauing, bored, drifting. Or maybe you've built some version of a routine, but it feels more like a cycle of mediocrity than something that's making you stronger. Here's the harsh truth. No one around you will say out loud, your routine is making you weak. You might think you're on your grind because you have a morning routine or some gym consistency, but if you dig just a little deeper, you'll realize your days are built more for comfort than for progress. And if your days are built for comfort, then so is your future. Most people think they're disciplined because they check off a few boxes, wake up at a decent hour, hit the gym, read sometimes, do some work. But that's not discipline, that's survival. That's maintenance mode. True discipline isn't about checking boxes. It's about the energy behind those actions. Are you doing it to look like you have your life together? Or are you doing it because you're driven by something bigger, a purpose, a mission, a refusal to be average? Because let's be honest, if your routine can be broken by a bad night of sleep, or by one off weekend, or a girl texting you late, it was never discipline, it was convenience dressed up as structure. Let's break this down. Here's how a weak routine silently erodes your life. 1. Mental weakness. You start your day scrolling. 20 minutes on TikTok, a couple YouTube shorts. Now your brain is fried before 9 a.m. You can't focus for more than 10 minutes. You chase stimulation, not results. Every task feels overwhelming. Your attention span is shot. And worst of all, you blame it on anxiety or burnout, when the truth is you just have no mental reps. You've trained your brain to seek pleasure, not purpose. 2. Physical softness. You say you go to the gym, but it's casual. Half reps, chatting, a few selfies. Your workouts don't scare your comfort zone. They babysit it. And your diet? Clean until you're bored. Then it's Uber Eats and sugar, rationalized with, I deserved it. Soft routines build soft bodies. Soft bodies build soft minds. And soft minds don't win wars, either internal or external. 3. Emotional fragility. You're emotionally reactive. A bad text ruins your day. Criticism shakes your identity. You chase validation instead of truth. Why? Because your routine never taught you resilience. It never trained you to sit in discomfort and grow from it. You avoided the hard moments, so they keep controlling you. You've been sold the biggest scam in modern culture. That balance means giving yourself leeway. That self-care means indulging. That you're enough as you are means you shouldn't strive for more. Let me ask you, where has this mindset gotten you? Has it made you sharp? Has it made you confident? Has it made you strong? Or has it made you another cog in the comfort machine? Scrolling, consuming, numbing. This idea that you're supposed to be gentle with yourself 24/7 is not how men evolve. Pressure is what forges diamonds, not comfort, not softness, not giving yourself an out every time it gets hard. Let me tell you what it's costing you. Money. A weak routine leads to weak performance. You're not getting rich because you're not executing with intensity. You don't need better skills. You need better discipline. Confidence. Self-respect is built when you do what you said you would do, especially when it's hard. Every time you skip, delay, scroll, indulge, you reinforce the belief that you can't trust yourself. Freedom. You think you're free because you can choose what you do each day. But if you're ruled by dopamine, distractions, and emotion, you're not free. You're a slave. Purpose. How can you find purpose when your mind is noisy and your days are chaotic? Purpose only reveals itself to the person willing to slow down and lock in. What a powerful routine actually looks like. Let's flip the script. Here's what a routine looks like when it's built to make you dangerous. Wake up before the sun. No phone for the first 60-90 minutes. Cold shower. 90 minutes of deep, focused work. Hard training. Weights, cardio, fight training, whatever. Clean, simple meals. Blocks of deep, undistracted creative or productive time. Long walk. Reading for perspective. Silence. Solitude. Night routine that primes you for tomorrow. Every habit designed for clarity, power, momentum. No fluff, no bloat, no mental candy. This kind of routine turns you into a weapon. You're alert, you're calm, you're 10 steps ahead. You don't chase dopamine, you command your day. You don't build a routine like this by accident. It requires an identity shift. You have to stop seeing yourself as a regular guy just trying to improve and start seeing yourself as someone who leads, who performs, who dominates. The question isn't, how can I fit better habits into my life? The question is, who do I need to become to earn the life I want? You need to become someone who does what needs to be done, no matter how they feel, doesn't seek comfort, but chooses challenge, doesn't wait for motivation because they rely on standards, doesn't just act disciplined, they are discipline. You want to reset? Here's how. 14 days. Wake up at 5:30 a.m., phone off for the first 90 minutes, cold shower, 60 minutes of deep work before anything else, 1 intense training session, 3 clean meals, nothing processed, 30 minutes of reading, no porn, no junk dopamine. Meditate for 10 minutes, reflect and journal before bed. No breaks, no excuses. You'll want to quit. Your mind will resist. Your body will beg for comfort. Do it anyway. At the end of 14 days, you'll feel like a different animal. Not because life changed, because you changed. You'll look around and realize how asleep most people are, and you'll know you're not one of them anymore. Here's the real punch. If you don't build your routine, the world will build one for you, and it will make you weak. It'll feed you sugar, sex, distraction, noise, excuses. It'll keep you numbed and sedated, wondering why nothing changes. Don't fall for it. You don't need another YouTube video. You need structure. You need pain. You need silence. You need truth. Because the man you want to be, he's on the other side of consistency. He's waiting for you to stop bullshitting. And that starts with one simple decision. Structure your life like your future depends on it. Because it does. If this hit you, good. Now do something about it. Write your routine. Burn your excuses. Start your 14-day reset today. Because if you keep operating like you are now, you'll wake up 5 years from now with the same struggles, same body, same paycheck, same empty feeling. And you'll wish you started today. Your routine is making you weak. It's time to make it your weapon, your move.